Hey everybody, and welcome to Board Game Heaven. In this episode, I'm going to do an unboxing of Krosmaster Blast by Ankama Games, which is a game for 2 to 4 players, which plays in about 30 minutes, has lots of nice miniatures, and it just came in following a successful Kickstarter campaign. So let's quickly open up the box. So, Krosmaster Blast by Ankama. It's a rather large box. It's I think it's even taller than the Krosmaster Arena boxes that we were used to. It has some nice artwork on the front with the arena drawn there, the characters that come with the box, and on the back there's a leaflet in the shrink wrap, which Ankama usually does because they publish games in multiple languages. And this is the English back that they put inside the shrink with some text, the contents, and the contents also depicted here. So let's open up the box. So first of all, here's the rule book, which is a small book, not too many pages. It has about 24 pages with a table of contents, some nice artwork, the components again here, how to set up the game and all the components, where everything goes, how to play the game, casting spells, range and line of sight, resolution, and the end of the game. There's also some advanced rules, playing with teams, boss mode, and there's different boards. There's a brawl mode for 3 or 4 players, and there's Nemesis mode, so kind of different kind of ways to play this game. That's pretty cool. There's even some scenarios, special terrain tiles, and a player aid on the back, reference sheet. Okay, so then we have the board, of course. Nicely illustrated board. So here you go. This is the one side of the board. And on the other side, it looks like this, and it's almost the same. Is it? Absolutely no. These things are oriented differently. So it's basically the same arena, only this is very symmetrical, and the other side has it a bit, differently. All right, so that's the Krosmaster Blast board. Then there are 2 more boards, 2 smaller boards, because as you know, the game does have different game modes. And this is a board with a river and some bridges here. Looks pretty neat. And the other side has a curving river. That looks really cool, with the icons that we're used to from Krosmaster Arena. And another board. There's 4 boards in here. That's pretty nice. So we have this big bridge over some water. Looks really nice. And on the other side we have the floor is lava. That is also pretty cool. Again, for different game modes. And here we have the 4th board. And this is a rectangular board, which I believe is the standard board that you play Krosmaster Blast on. At least I've seen this demoed at Spiel. So that's pretty cool as well. So you get 4 boards, no less. And then, of course, the figures and the cards. So I actually got the game with sleeves, so that's pretty nice. And then here are the cards. All in here. There's a very small finger hole here. My fingers are slightly too big, so it's a little bit hard to get out. I got some foiled cards as well, which came with the Kickstarter. It's really cool. And the smaller cards there, again with a tiny finger hole, and some dice here. So these dice came in here. They did send me some extra dice with the package for the Kickstarter. Might have been a stretch goal. And they also sent along this punch board separately. It was supposed to be in the box, but the factory made an error, but they corrected it by just sending this. But the retail box will have this, of course, included in the box. So you have that as well. All right, so then we have the miniatures. So let's go and have a look at all of these. And the first miniature here is a tiny little green spider with these big eyes. He's a bit dopey looking. So yeah, they come pre-painted, which is really cool, on a single black base. So that's the first miniature. Let's take a look at the second one. And it's this small blue dragon. Look at that. That's like a Chinese dragon. Really cool. Really funny. And again, nicely pre-painted. Really nice colors too. So that's the second miniature. Let's see what we get here. We got a little guy riding a wave of some kind. He's got little wings and a transparent blue magic effect of some kind. That's really nice. Nice detail on the eyes. This eye seems to have been tamped on a little bit next to where the eye should be, but still looks pretty cool. All right, so we have that one. Next we have this guy, this like ghost king or an undead king. Looks like a green skeletal figure with a beard, a huge axe, and a crown. Some royal garments there. That's pretty funny. This does seem to be a bit thin though, so be careful with that. Yep, that's the fourth figure. Let's open up the next one. So here's a big brown ogre or something. He's big, bigger than the others. Huge hands, big snarl. Rah. Really cool. So there's that one. Okay, let's see what this is. Now this one is really cool. It's like, I don't know, like a shark guy with ears. I don't know what the hell that is, but it looks so awesome. He's got this mask on with a big nose. And he's got like a rib cage and a spine, you know, just added as armor here as well. And on his, some paint apps on his knees. Got some white legs or bony white legs. The gray feet, gray hands. And some brown leather straps there. That's really nice. This is a cool looking figure and a big toothy smile. So we have that. All right, let's look at this one. So here's a superhero kind of guy, or a paladin. He's wearing armor in blue and yellow. Yellow gold. He's got a mask on. And he's got two blades. That's pretty nice. Kind of reminds me of Daredevil, only in yellow. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we have that. 4 more to go. And here is a very furious looking guy with big orange hair. He's got his pants on and a cape. White billowing cape. He's like, you know, like in Dragon Ball Z, powering up, and wind is coming from his feet, billowing his cape. Looking very furious indeed. Yep, so that's another figure there. And here is another guy with big orange hair. Maybe they're related. And this guy has wielding a sword, also has a cape. And I don't know why they just have white eyes. I think he had that as well. They have no pupils. Some of these have that. Some of these have actual pupils. I mean, this guy has really nice looking eyes. And some of them just don't. So I don't know why that is. Would have been nice if they had actually painted in eyes. But yeah, sure, I guess. Let's see what this is. And here we have a cute little squirrel girl, I think. Lots of hair tied in a big ponytail. There's her little squirrely tail there. And she's got cards. She has a card there and a card in her hair. See, and she has eyes. So yeah, this is a very cute model. All right, last one. And here's an archer. A cool looking female archer with blonde hair. Fierce look in her eye. And she's drawing her bow. It's a really cool looking figure. Very, you know, like a fantasy RPG kind of character. So yeah, that's 11 characters no less in this box, and a lot of these were stretch goals from the Kickstarter, but they got added to the core box. And there's slots here and here for your tokens, I guess. I mean, there's just these that you get. I still have to figure out what goes where exactly, but I'll figure that out. And as an extra add-on, I did get a little extra minion that belongs to one of these characters that has a token, and I think it was called a flea, if I'm not mistaken, pupus in French. So let's open that up as well. And there you go, a little bonus, tiny little flea token 3D character. That's pretty cool. It's just so much nicer to have actual minis instead of those cardboard tokens on the board. All right, let me just put everything back and I'll show you which items go where. But first, let me take out the insert because I have the feeling, yes, see, I was missing something. We do have some scenery. We have trees and bushes. You punch them out and put them together, just like Krosmaster Arena had. Some more here, really nicely illustrated. That just looks beautiful. And here with blossoms, look at that. Very, very nice. Then we have a temple, and that is pretty cool. It's bigger than I thought. So we have the columns there. And yeah, that looks really nice. And the roof. So I'll put that together as well. And of course, we have some bigger punch boards with, these are the same. They have these effects that go on the board. All kinds of other tokens. Here's the flea that I just showed you. There are some bunnies too, and there's a gelatinous cube or something. And some black gobballs and a black little bunny creature with a bandana over its eyes. And these are, of course, double-sided. So you have two of these, and these are, of course, your health tokens. And then we have some more of these tokens. What's that? That's like a fence with some stands there. I don't know, I'll put that together. We got some tombstones. Some chests with numbers 1 through 8, and some more tokens here. There you go. So we did actually get one of these, but apparently you need 2, I guess. And then there's punch board here, these two that you need as well for that temple. All right, I'll just put these together and then put everything back in the box. So I assembled all the scenery, all these cool looking little trees and the bushes. We even have these Chinese dogs or lions. That's pretty cool, all that scenery. We have two of these big cauldrons with an inside even that you can place characters on. So I guess they can be used as interactive scenery. And this huge, cool looking temple with these two entrances. That's pretty cool. And it's pretty easy to put together, but you know, that is never going to fit into the box. So that needs to be disassembled, probably those two as well. What I did do is I did sort all of the cards, and I sorted all the smaller tokens, the health tokens, these special tokens, everything that's not health or +1, -1 for movement and for actions. And I just bagged all of that separately. Then you have these two bridges, which is all pretty nice. So the cards, they have 4 cards in foil for the main characters that are also on the cover of the box. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. So these are kind of 4 special cards, and these are used for Krosmaster Blast. So you have them again in a regular card, non-foil, plus these cards again for the extra unlocked characters. And they all have some cool artwork on the back. That's pretty nice. So you have all of those cards. I'll just put them together for now, that you use for Krosmaster Blast. And as a bonus, we also got the same characters, and they all have cards for Krosmaster Arena. So that's pretty nice as well, with some cool card artwork on the back. This is the exception because he has 2 different versions on each side, a level 7 and a level 6. So basically you don't put these back in this box. I mean, you can store them there, but these should go with your Krosmaster Arena set. And especially if you decide to sleeve them, that stack is going to be probably too big to fit back in here again. So I'm gonna probably decide to just leave these out. Then you have these gold cards with all these bosses basically that you can fight. So we have a stack of those and 4 cards for the extra characters, some of them that you can also fight as a boss. So that's also pretty cool. So we have those, and then we have these N cards. So these are effects, basically things that happen. Maybe they're Nemesis abilities or something, because they do have the icons that we also saw on these Nemesis cards here. That's the same. So apparently these 4 Nemesis have abilities. So that's also pretty nice. I'll put those there and there. So what I did, I'll just put that over here. I hope you can see that. I put the dice in the bottom. That goes below the cards. So I take the smaller cards. There's these world cards. I think those are world events or something. I don't know, or things you can earn. So I put those on top of that. Then we have these small cards with special artifacts. Put those on top as well. That fits nicely. And we have these creature cards, you know, that you can summon, that some of the characters can summon. And I put those on top of that, and that just fits. So you're not going to be able to sleeve those and put those back in here, sadly. So it just barely fits. It's almost flush. Then you have all of these square tokens. I put all of these in here, and they just fit. They fit really nicely. These are the diamond-shaped tokens that go here. There's 4 of them, and all of the round tokens that are the creatures that you put on the board, they go in here. It has very small finger holes, so you know, taking them out is going to be a little bit of a pain. You're going to have to take them out in smaller stacks. You can't just pop them all out at once. These you can, because it's just 4 of them. Then I went ahead and put the characters, oh boy, there goes one, put the characters together in 2s. And this big guy has, Ogrest has a spot for his own, and the king over there, the Chafer King, has the Flea and the Spider in there with him as well. Because I wanted to save room, because with all of this, that's never going to fit back easily. So I'll just leave that there. That's hers anyway. And so we have some spaces left. Now, obviously, these cards are going to go on top of these where we found them. And as you can see, that just fits. So I'm not sure if I want to sleeve them. I do want to sleeve them, and this, I tried a sleeved card fits in here. There's room, but you know, with the added thickness of the sleeves, it's probably not gonna fit. So let's see. I'll just put these on the bottom here, and well, these are, I mean, you can fit one, but the smaller board needs to sit here. Together with the other boards. So this needs to go here, and this needs to go on top. So, you know, I can't go higher than this edge. So that means I'm gonna have to take these apart. And then I'll put in, I can put my trees here probably. So let's just see how far we get with that without having to take them apart. I think, well, that might just work. Let me try that. This goes on top here. Well, it's tight. It's tight. Might just work. So that's, you know, that's a bit of a shame that they didn't find a way to fit it all inside assembled. But I guess it just takes too much space. And I'll just put these little guys over here. There you go. I can easily put some bushes in there. There's plenty of room. Yeah, just toss those over here. Yeah, let me just take this apart. And that's just 4 pieces. It's really easy. These 2 slide together and these go inside. So I'll just show you how I did that. This one goes on top. That one goes in here. And this just comes together like that. So then you can just put your, you need some Ziploc bags, and you can put those inside as well. So all that remains is, of course, this big temple. So let's see, let's put this one in here. Do I put it in this direction? Yeah, sure, why not? Don't think it matters. That one on top, that one on top, and that one on top of that. So that means I need to take this apart. I'll just put those here. And this is basically just, you know, taking this out. It's very simple. There you go. So I'll put these here. Yeah. All right. Trying to get that as flush as I can with the lid. And then you just put the rule book on top, and everything fits inside nice and flush. So that is a Krosmaster Blast Reboxed. And so that was my unboxing video of Krosmaster Blast by Ankama Games. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time on Board Game Heaven.